What is going on, garden fans? Welcome back to the Permaculture Homestead. I am out at the project site right now. I want to give you a quick walking tour as we are coming into fall. I'm here at the bottom of the hill. Our vegetable mandala garden is kind of getting refreshed as we're coming into fall. A lot of the spring crops are coming out. A lot of the fall crops are coming in. Things like kale, collards, cabbage, everything that's going to get us through the winter. All the spring crops, peppers, tomatoes, everything like that. They are kind of dying, getting pulled out as we are refreshing the place and adding new veggies. It's been a very productive spring and summer for us. We've had a lot of rain, so the whole place is really starting to thicken out. All the things that we've planted back in the spring have gotten themselves established and are really kind of setting root and jumping up. Currently, the dominant weed or ground cover you're going to see out here is going to be the wild asters right here. And then goldenrod is the other dominant ground cover that we got growing out here. And we let this grow for all the honeybees we got. We've got a whole, let me see if I can find some pollinators here for you. We definitely have tons of pollinators out here. You're just going to see a bunch of pollinators. You're going to see honeybees, wasps. We have mason bees out here. There are a lot of butterflies coming through at this time of year. So the pollinators are going wild over all these wild flowers that we let grow out here. Here again, this is a natural permaculture system. We work with the weeds, not against the weeds. And these dominant weeds, these annual weeds, are of course going to get chopped down as soon as we hit our first frost. So, working with the weeds, what we're harvesting right now at this time of year is a lot of pomegranate. The nuts, basically we've harvested a pile of nuts, Chinese chestnut and hazelnuts. Another thing coming in right now at this time of year are pineapple guava. If we get just one more good, heavy, thick rain, all these pineapple guava here will thicken up a little bit and be ready to pick probably by the end of this month. And we've been harvesting food and fruits out of here every month since the start of March. And that is also, once again, another function of our food forest out here. We want to be able to harvest something every single month. During this fall season, a lot of our jujube have thrown up suckers. So here's a sucker, here's a sucker, here's a jujube sucker, here's another jujube sucker. And these things have just been kind of throwing out suckers that next year are going to be our tree stock that we're selling through the nursery. So another source of income for your permaculture garden is, of course, selling tree stock during the right time of year. As I get up to the top of the hill, let me just give you a good long glance at the whole place. Some things are, as we're coming into fall, some things are dropping leaves. A lot of the early fruiting things like plums and mulberries. Here's a plum. There's a mulberry right behind it. They've dropped their leaves already for the most part. Some of the plants that really do well making it in through our fall are Chinese chestnut, and it's still got its leaves. We've harvested a really big handful of Chinese chestnut this year. And I can't see any currently. We got a couple up there. But they're great. I have never eaten a Chinese chestnut. It was great to grab one, to harvest one, to crack one. And in the future, I can really see how this tree is going to begin putting on a lot of nuts as we continue to go year over year. Like I said, some of the new things we planted out a lot of olive trees. So eating olives and oil pressing olives. Every single olive tree we planted has survived, has made it, has gotten established and put on some good growth. This is a Kalamata olive. So a nice yummy eating olive. Let me go find another one not too far away. You can probably see all the butterflies floating around. Here's another olive tree that once again has gotten really well established and thrown up over a foot of growth. I'm going to equate that to the good even rain that we've had all summer. This is one of the best summers we've had out here in South Carolina. Generally we're pretty droughty and hot, and we got to water things throughout the summer. This year we did not have to do that. This is an Arbosana olive tree. So I think this is an oil pressing olive. One day we'll be able to press olive oil out of those olives. Here's another pineapple guava shrub. Once again, it's looking really good. Probably another rain or two. Oh, some of them are dropping off already, which is great. So probably one more good rain, and by the end of the month, we're going to be harvesting all the pineapple guava off the tree. Also, what we're going to be harvesting here soon are persimmons. The persimmon are starting to change color. This is a Japanese persimmon, a Fuyu persimmon. Really big, starting to turn orange. Let me come around here on the other side, show you some more persimmon. Looking really good. Not quite there yet. Once again, another good heavy rain and a couple more warm days, and these guys will probably be ready probably by the end of this month, October going into November. Let me show you one more olive tree we got out here. Here's another one of the 5 olives we planted. Once again, it's gotten established really well and put on a good bit of growth this year. This is a Tosca olive. I think that's a mix eating slash oil pressing olive. So let me pan up here. The whole food forest is looking really good. This is 4 years total old. We're going to be going on to our 5th year here coming up. This place is still in its infancy. This is still a baby food forest, just getting established. You know, things like our blackberry ground covers underneath our trees are really starting to get established and become a little more dominant. We're having fewer weeds because of that. The weeds we do have, once again, things like asters and goldenrods, we want those growing because those are bringing in our pollinators. I've been doing so many tours out here, garden fans. We've had a lot of tours throughout this food forest, throughout this year. We are really spreading the knowledge, spreading the wealth, spreading the information to a lot of different people around this area. And if you've been on one of those tours, I appreciate you coming out. Thank you for supporting Locklairs. And if you are a subscriber, hey, I appreciate you watching this. If you could, as always, please give this video a thumbs up. Please like, please share this video, and please subscribe. That's what really helps us out. If you have any questions about this project or permaculture in general, please just ask. I got your back. I generally answer every comment that y'all leave into the comment section. Appreciate y'all watching. As always, keep in touch. I'll probably do 1, maybe 2 more updates from this farm through the end of the year, just to kind of show y'all what we're harvesting still and what we're going to be doing to get ourselves prepared for spring coming up. Once again, we're going to be pulling up a whole bunch of runners. The farm is really, it's coming around. We're going to start making money. We're harvesting a lot more fruit and food every single year. So as long as we can keep going in this direction, I expect this place to look like a very mature, abundant food forest in the next coming years. Appreciate y'all watching as always. God bless. More pomegranate coming in. So much abundance, so small a space. God bless.